A couple of weeks ago, the Federal Capital Territory Police Command declared an all-out clampdown on the activities of scavengers, also known as Babambola, with a directive to all of its formations to checkmate the activities. The command has put these words to action with a parade of about 100 Babambola suspects arrested in some parts of the city. Are there plans to sustain this tempo? These and other sundry security questions around the nation's capital will form our focus on this week's episode of your regular Security Check program. Good morning, and this is called The Police Live on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja. I am Tessie Umeri. Many thanks for joining us. The program returns in just a moment.
This is called The Police Live on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja.
The least you and I can do is to assist them by making security our primary concern.
That is why we are here, to tell the citizens and residents of FCT that we are equal to the task and we are going to do just what they have said.
Lowest minimum time possible, especially when the callers were able to get across to us quickly.
Security is everyone's business. This is why NTA Channel 5 Abuja is collaborating with the FCT Police Command in providing a weekly platform for up-to-date security check in the FCT. Join us for the real information every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station.
Thank you for staying tuned, and if you're just joining us, this is called The Police Live. Now let's watch this background report to see the tone, or to set the tone for our discussion this morning. Like I highlighted earlier, it is on scavengers.
News of their alleged criminally induced activities from north to south of the FCT speaks volume amongst residents. Not a day goes by without a registered case of the marauding of private property and vandalism of critical public infrastructure.
Babambola, they are the problem of all the FCT because they are vandalizing the government properties and all our dustbins in Area 11. From morning to night, you can saw them from 6 o'clock, before 6 o'clock in the night, in the morning. They are going around and picking the people.
They've removed these commodities so as to ensure that they also talk to them to know the kind of materials they will need to scavenge so as not to distort the peace and the security of residents of Abuja.
If the actions are not checked, it may become a threat to security. The government should see how they can see that they clear all garbages in near all residents. Because if the government are taking action, they do it promptly, they will not have opportunity to come there again. They will not be not for them to come and scavenge on.
The quest for fast money, food, and high social and six were arrested in Use, Apo, Garki, Life Camp, Karmo, and Durumi districts following a mop-up operation after the flagrantly disregarded the ban on their operations.
We have asked them to relocate. If you check, there are influx of a lot of people in FCT, especially areas like where we have arrested them. There are many of them. People troop into FCT from all walks of life, from different states. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But many of them came as bad people. So we are not saying they should not come in, but they should find what they do to do.
While the police say the arrested suspects will be charged to court to face prosecution upon conclusion of investigation, adding that the operation will be sustained to clear out other locations.
Thank you, Onotu, for that report. And my guest today is the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Josephine Ade. She is also the Police Public Relations Officer, FCT Command. You're welcome to Call the Police this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
And we're glad to have you as usual, ever smiling PPRO. So now, you watched that background report on the arrested Babambola scavengers. Almost like all of our episodes, we talk about scavengers and people share experiences on this platform. And the FCT Police Command is walking the talk, just as we have seen. They have arrested them in the city center. What about areas like Gwarimpa, areas like Kubwa and other southern parts of the FCT?
Yes, we've been making such arrests in all other parts of the FCT. And the numbers you see there was just a one-night arrest. So you'll be surprised at what are these people picking up from the dustbin at that hour of the night. And all those areas that you mentioned, we are making arrests every day, and we are charging them to courts, and they are not exceptional. Those ones we mentioned were the Commissioner of Police created this another tactical squad to checkmate the activities of these scavengers, and they operate with environmentals. So in the nights, because mostly when you go to bed, maybe your generator goes off, you think maybe it's fuel, it's not fuel. They deviate from their normal activities, and then they'll be picking up things. And we heard those complaints, and the Commissioner of Police decided to create that special tactical team, and in synergy with environmentals, to move out even at night, because most of them they are operating.
Yes, I was actually coming to. I wanted to be like, okay, will they walk throughout the night? Because from the experiences, in fact, someone said 1 a.m. you will see a scavenger. So he's wondering at 1 a.m. what kind of trash is he trying to check, or what is he looking for at that ungodly hour of the night?
Trying to steal their property. That is why you saw, that number you saw was one night. Just one night we were able to.
106,
yes. One night the Deputy Commissioner of Police Operation was out with that special tactical squad with environmentals, and they now picked up those scavengers only at night. And that is why we've been raiding most of the shanties, because they've been aiding them, and to be able to control and remove this scavenger permanently out of FCT, because of these criminal activities they have been perpetrating within the FCT.
Okay, beyond these petty crimes, would you describe the threat posed by these scavengers as to the security architecture of the FCT?
Yes, of course. Crime is dynamic, and a simple crime, if not well managed, can lead to a bigger problem. So we are looking at all aspects. We are deploying all our tactical, strategic front line to see. That is why anytime I go on the show, I try to talk to the residents that security is always everybody's business. Sure. With this, the rates of crime and the way things are going now, you have to be conscious of your environment. Secure your environment when you are out. At night when you are sleeping, you have to make sure you put in your properties inside the house and lock your doors. And your generator should always have a cage, because most, especially these days that we are having a problem of light and all that, you have to have.
Okay. Before you go on with that security just on the program, remember you can call in and make your observation, your request, and where you're calling from.
Usman from Oyo.
Usman.
From Oyo.
Usman from Oyo. This is Call the Police live on TV.
Yes. Number 5.
Oh, okay. I can see that we're having a little clash here. Usman is calling probably to speak on one of our programs. So we go on. You're talking about.
Yes. So you have to secure your environment very well, and and make sure that you are find yourself in any situation. Give us timely and credible information, because we are all about the information coming in on time.
Okay. So now let's look at information also have it that some of these Babambola are foreigners who illegally infiltrate the country's borders, and then they find their way into the FCT, probably to earn a living and all that. But at the end of the day, you see them committing all sorts of crimes. What's your relationship like inter-border, you know, collaboration with other sister agencies? There's nothing like having them organized.
Yes, we will get to that, but for now they are a problem to us, and the first step is making sure that we arrest them, we send them to a court, and by the time...
Okay, sorry. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're live on TV, and this is Call the Police.
Yeah. My name is Kilimanjaro from Abuja.
Kilimanjaro.
Yes.
Kilimanjaro from Abuja. Go ahead.
All these scavengers, you want part of it all the time. When you arrest them, you will kill them that night with dagger.
Okay.
They will try to attack you. If you are a woman and they arrest you in your area and you want to confront them, they will just move that dagger and they will kill you on your own property. So I don't know what police are doing to tackle that issue. If they arrest them, can they take them to court and charge them to court, or they'll just lock them for sale and release them later?
Okay, Kilimanjaro. Okay. Kilimanjaro, before she responds to that, probably if you have been following up on this episode this time around, she talked about arresting so many of them, and she talked about charging them to court. Anyway, you can say more about that.
You've said it all, and I think he's not following, because it's all over the news when we arrested these Babambolas and we charged them to court. And Kilimanjaro, follow the trend, you will see that police have been doing something. Okay. We have been doing something about them.
Okay. Probably Kilimanjaro hopes she has responded adequately. Oh, we lost that caller. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. You're live on TV. Tell us your name.
Thank you. I'm Barrister Amachuku calling from Gwarimpa.
Okay, Barrister
Amachuku calling from Gwarimpa.
Amachuku from Gwarimpa. Go ahead, we're listening.
Yes. Please, this is convention. What they are doing in this city is not good at all. All these mangoes, they have created the mangoes everywhere throughout the city. And if you are going to whether in the day or the night, if you are not careful, you can call it the big mango. Sure. And even the cars and the motorcycle always fall inside the mango. So in whatever as I'm talking to you, the headquarters of the Babambola, even as I'm talking to you now. So notice they are moved freely anytime, anywhere. In whatever, that's the main central headquarters.
Okay.
Nobody talks to them. They do whatever manner of things they like.
Okay. Thank you, Barrister Amachuku, for that valid point. He's talking about, you know, earlier we asked if you're going to Gwarimpa side and Kubwa, and probably that's why maybe you have not reached there.
We have, and if you see something, we always say something. Probably the police are in another side, and these people are in the other side. That is the reason why you, as a good Nigerian, should call the attention of the police. We can't be everywhere. You are also our eyes. So try to.
He just did that.
Yes. So noted.
Okay. Barrister Amachuku from Gwarimpa, I hope you have listened, and I'm sure they will be at Gwarimpa in no distant time. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Call the Police.
Since I have to give advice about this Babambola.
Okay, before you go ahead, can you please turn down the volume of your TV for effective communication?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay now?
Yes, we're good. Go ahead.
Okay, the best advice I can say, and then why does Babambola goes to in other problems? first time you take them to court, if you ask them, okay, why are you challenging them? They don't know they break the law.
Okay.
So even in the primary level, they have to be taught in this.
Okay.
At least, if you now you can call a person from primary 6 to say, okay, list 5 constitutional rules in your country. He can say it. His own fundamental right, he didn't know.
Okay. Your name again, please.
We have to give the people more chances so that those people, maybe they are more important due to the poverty and eradication of life. That is why they into this category of life.
All right. Thank you so much.
I will. You see, most of them, they are very cute.
Sure.
Very cute boys. Then it's
Sure.
bad. When
Sure.
you go there, you feel very painful.
Sure.
It's your own son. You cannot allow it to be rolling into that level.
You're right. You're right. Are you with me? Are you with me? Okay, please, your name again.
My name is Umar Sharif.
Oh, Umar Sharif, you called earlier. Thank you so much for calling back, and thank you for the enlightenment. Umar Sharif is actually talking about enlightening this. So this may probably attitudinal change will come in. He's talking about giving them enlightenment so that they will know the do's and the don'ts
of crime or laws. Yeah.
Okay, let's take this last call on this, and then we move to other aspect of our discussion this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, tell us your name and please make it brief.
My name is Suleiman Kasim, calling from
Suleiman, okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Suleiman, I'm with you. Okay, we lost that. So away from scavengers, to other matters, last 2 weeks, stories are, made around alleging kidnapping of a traditional ruler, I think in Kwali. How did the police respond to this?
Well, we're on top of our games, and we are doing our best. And some of these unfortunate incidents cannot be denied. But the police are doing their best. We have been working in synergy with other security agencies. As I always say, the hunters also are involved, and we are combing the borders also, because the threat is coming from other states. It's not really within the FCT. Okay. So mostly those we paid attention to the borders, and if you follow us or follow up on our activities, which we usually don't put it out there for people to really know what the police is doing. We don't
some intelligence.
Yes, we have placed some intelligent our intelligence officers around those borders. I don't have to be sure. Any movement, just call the police.
To be fair to the police, I know it's no longer news that there are a lot of numbers that people can actually call and reach out.
If I ask you now where you live, do you have the number of the DPO around your area? Okay. I'm sure the answer is no.
Sure.
When something happens, how do you get help? Okay. So these numbers are numbers that when you hear any movement, you call the police. The patrol teams are there.
So talking about calling the police, before we round up today, time is not our friend at the moment. We are in the festive period. Easter is around the corner.
Exactly.
So befly before we wrap up for today, your Easter security tips to FCT residents.
It's always the same. My residents, FCT residents, is always the same. You have our numbers. Call us. Be conscious of your environment. Please checkmate the activities of people around your environment, and have the numbers of your DPOs. Now it's extended to DPOs, and the commands number. They are always displayed on the screen of this program. Okay. Call the police, call us, give us timely information, and a credible one, so that we can be able to serve you better. Enjoy your Easter celebration.
Enjoy yours too. Thank you so much for coming on the program today. Really had a good time and lots of enlightenment, at the same time information for FCT residents. And that's the much we can take on this week's episode of Call the Police. But do remember, as always, that collective support to security agencies with credible and timely intelligence information will go a long way in ensuring our national security. Until we come your way again next week, same time, on another interesting edition. Bye for now.